In the vibrant tapestry of our world, few threads are as radiant, as heartwarming as the spirit of hospitality. And across the globe, few national traits are as widely celebrated as the warmth and hospitality of the Filipino people. Travelers from every continent, from snow-capped peaks of Europe to sun-kissed shores of Australia, from bustling cities of Asia to tranquil landscapes of Africa, all echo the same sentiment. The moment they step into the Philippines, they're enveloped by a genuine welcome that feels more like coming home than merely visiting a destination. It's as if the islands themselves have a collective heartbeat of kindness, a rhythm that resonates in the soul of every Filipino, turning every interaction into a celebration of human warmth. This remarkable quality is woven into the very fabric of the Philippines' history, culture, and everyday life. The Philippine archipelago, with more than 7,000 islands, has long been a crossroads of cultures. Centuries of trade with Chinese merchants, centuries of Spanish rule, decades of American influence, and enduring ties with neighboring Asian nations have shaped a society that values openness and adaptability. Yet the country's most defining feature remains its people, Filipinos who consistently meet strangers with a smile, food, and friendship. As we embark on this captivating journey, let us explore the profound reasons that make the Filipinos the most hospitable people on Earth. Join me as we unravel the secrets of a nation where a visitor is not just a guest, but an honored member of the community. As we delve into this topic, allow me to introduce myself. I am a storyteller, a bridge between cultures and a fellow traveler in the grand adventure of life. I invite you to subscribe and become part of our global family of explorers and storytellers. Together, let's embark on a journey that celebrates the beauty of our world and the wonders that await us all. Across the globe, few national traits are as widely celebrated as the warmth and hospitality of the Filipino people. Travelers from every continent describe the same experience, a genuine welcome that feels more like coming home than merely visiting a destination. This remarkable quality is woven into the very fabric of the Philippines' history, culture, and everyday life. The Philippine archipelago, with more than 7,000 islands, has long been a crossroads of cultures. Centuries of trade with Chinese merchants, centuries of Spanish rule, decades of American influence, and enduring ties with neighboring Asian nations have shaped a society that values openness and adaptability. Yet the country's most defining feature remains its people, Filipinos who consistently meet strangers with a smile, food, and friendship. Hospitality begins at home. From bustling cities like Manila and Cebu to remote fishing villages in Mindanao, the Filipino household is traditionally open to guests. A visitor is greeted with the phrase, "Kain tayo," which means, "let's eat." An invitation is offered almost before introductions are complete. Sharing a meal is not just a courtesy, it is a cultural expectation. Even families of modest means will set aside their own portions to ensure a guest feels welcome. This tradition reflects the Filipino belief in bayanihan, the spirit of communal unity and cooperation. Faith plays a profound role. With a majority Christian population and significant Muslim communities, Filipinos often view hospitality as a moral responsibility. For Catholics, welcoming strangers echoes the biblical call to love one's neighbor. In Muslim regions like parts of Mindanao, the principle of generous hosting, called pagkamapagmahal sa kapwa, is equally strong, rooted in Islamic teachings on charity and kindness. Despite differences in religion, the underlying message is consistent. To serve others is to serve God. Another pillar of Filipino hospitality is the importance of family. In the Philippines, family extends well beyond parents and children. It includes grandparents, cousins, godparents, and close friends who become kababayan, or extended kin. When someone new enters the circle, they are treated as part of this broader family. It is common for a visitor to be addressed as kuya or ate, meaning older brother or sister, titles of respect and affection. Through these simple words, strangers quickly feel a sense of belonging. Fiestas showcase this warmth on a grand scale. Nearly every town and village holds an annual festival, often honoring a patron saint or a local harvest. Streets burst with music, color, and food, and everyone is invited. Tourists and neighbors alike are encouraged to join the dancing, taste local delicacies, and celebrate late into the night. These gatherings are more than entertainment. They are a national expression of generosity and joy. Economic hardship has never extinguished this spirit. The Philippines has faced colonial exploitation, natural disasters, and political challenges, yet the people remain resilient and welcoming. After typhoons or volcanic eruptions, communities open their doors to displaced families, sharing whatever resources they have. For many Filipinos, hospitality is not dependent on wealth. Instead, it is a reflection of empathy born from shared struggles and faith in a better tomorrow. Modern life has only amplified these traditions. Overseas Filipino workers, known as OFWs, carry the same spirit of hospitality abroad, earning reputations as dependable caregivers, nurses, and friends. Their kindness often changes perceptions of the Philippines itself, creating connections that cross borders and cultures. Social media has further spread stories of Filipino generosity, from strangers helping stranded travelers to families feeding neighbors during the pandemic. Travelers consistently recall small but unforgettable gestures. A tricycle driver who insists on returning a lost wallet. A family who invites backpackers to sleep in their home when a storm cancels the ferry. Children who share their limited snacks with newcomers simply because it feels right. These moments are not isolated incidents, but everyday reflections of a deeply ingrained value. Language reinforces the tradition. Words like pakikisama, harmonious relationship, malasakit, genuine concern for others, and utang na loob, a sense of gratitude and debt of goodwill, guide social interactions. Together, they create an environment where caring for guests is second nature, and where kindness is both expected and freely given. Filipino hospitality also plays a vital role in tourism and the economy. Visitors arrive for the pristine beaches of Palawan or the rice terraces of Banaue, but they leave talking about the people. Surveys consistently rank the Philippines among the friendliest destinations in the world. This reputation draws millions of travelers each year, supporting local businesses and reinforcing a positive global image. Yet this warmth is not a marketing strategy. It predates tourism and survives beyond commerce. It is felt in remote mountain villages where few outsiders tread, in city neighborhoods where neighbors share home-cooked meals, and in the quiet acts of charity that rarely make headlines. Hospitality is not something Filipinos perform. It is who they are. The roots of this character stretch back thousands of years to the earliest Austronesian settlers who relied on cooperation to survive island life. Trade with neighboring kingdoms required openness to strangers. When Spanish missionaries arrived in the 16th century, they encountered a people already accustomed to welcoming visitors. Even during periods of colonization, when foreign powers imposed control, everyday Filipinos maintained traditions of generosity within their communities. In modern times, challenges remain. Poverty persists in many regions, and migration separates families. Natural disasters test the resilience of villages and cities alike. But time and again, the response of the Filipino people is to open their hearts and homes, to strangers, to neighbors, and to anyone in need. To understand why Filipinos are known as the most hospitable people on earth is to recognize that hospitality here is more than politeness. It is a living expression of love, faith, and solidarity. It is the shared meal after a long journey, the spare room offered to a weary traveler, the hand extended to a neighbor in crisis. It is the belief that every guest is a blessing and every stranger a potential friend. For those fortunate enough to visit the Philippines, this hospitality leaves a lasting imprint. Long after memories of beaches and mountains fade, the warmth of the people remains. It is a welcome that transcends language and culture, reminding the world that kindness is a universal language, and that in the Philippines, it is spoken fluently. If you found this video informative and entertaining, please show your support by liking the video, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful and engaging content. Your support helps us continue exploring the world and bringing these amazing stories to a wider audience. So thank you for watching and for being a part of our community. Until next time, keep traveling and keep discovering the wonders of our world.